Welcome to today's video. My name is Robin Thornton, encouraging you to think musically. And what we're going to be thinking musically about today is the D chord. Now, this starts off an idea that I got from a student of mine called Neve. Thank you very much, Neve, for the idea for sort of a chord of the day thing. I can't promise to get out a video every single day on chords, but if you leave a comment of which chord you're struggling with, if there's something you're having difficulty understanding, difficulty fingering, or if there's a chord that you've heard of that you want to give a try, then leave me a comment and I will see if I can pop out a quick video on that. Here we have the D chord. You may hear it in songs like Everybody Hurts by R.E.M. That's it picked or arpeggiated. It might be in the intro to Crazy Little Thing Called Love. Or in Horse with No Name, or Horse with No Name. As part of a bigger chord progression, and it goes on and on. There's, add more chords around it. But just the chord by itself is like this. It's got fingers on the 2nd fret on the G and the E string. And it's got one on the 3rd fret on the B string. That's the note A here, the note D on the B string, and the note F sharp here on the E string. I'll do a separate lesson on actually chord construction and why it's those notes, but here we have the A, the D, and the F sharp. And I suppose one final thing to say about it is that if you were to see this as a chord diagram, then you see this box, and it's got sort of lines going down, it's got lines going across, and it's got some dots. And some people make some mistakes early on of it being like this, or maybe sort of like this. Now, the way of thinking about the chord diagram, the chord box, is if I'm sitting around a campfire playing, and you kind of think, oh, it's a cool chord, what is that? And if I were to put my guitar like this, and show you, then you can see the head up the top of the guitar, and it's got the nut across here, coming down through 6 strings. You'll see 6 vertical lines on a chord diagram. They represent the strings. The left hand line is the lowest string, coming through 6 strings, to the right hand line, which is the highest string. You'll see some horizontal lines which represent the nut, the 1st fret, the 2nd, and the 3rd fret. So in the case of the D chord, you'll see 3 dots in a triangle shape, and that these are here. 2 on the 2nd fret and 1 on the 3rd. Then as I move this around here, this is how the chord represents on the guitar. As I said, the more interaction I get with this, then the more I will put out just little videos on each chord. If you want to suggest a chord that you are either struggling with, that you aren't able to read, or if you've heard of something you think that sounds like an interesting chord to try, then I'll put out a small video for you. As always, lessons online, these little videos, don't replace one-to-one tuition, individual time. Contact me at the website or here to organise some lessons, and I look forward to seeing you in the studio. Bye for now.